What's going on, guys? Dan here with the Regular Guy Garage. It is raining, but we don't care. We are ready to fire off this 2002 Camaro SS, the one that I built the engine for in my backyard. Did kind of light it off really quick just to see if it would kind of crank over, and it ended up turning over. So I got my son out here, my son's out here, the one who helped build it, so he's going to go ahead and do the honors. Go ahead. Alright, so as you saw in the last video, was just us taking care of an alternator bracket, which we haven't even hooked up yet. We have none of the accessory drives hooked up. I just put coolant in it, oil in it, with my son obviously. Hooked up all the electrical connections, and then I wanted to see if it would fire off. I didn't even know what it would have in the fuel tank. So luckily it had fuel in the tank. I was kind of worried about that, but I figured, you know what, let me give it a shot anyway and see if it lights off. Another thing too, when I first tried to start it, I had one wire that was actually shorting to ground, and it was for the starter. So when I first turned the key the very first time, that thing just spun and the starter just kept spinning. I had to rush out and yank the battery cable off real quick. Luckily I didn't have it on too tight, so I was able to fix that. But as you can see, I mean, a lot of hard work, tons of hard work, especially this weekend. I'm pretty sure I lost 10 pounds. And this guy finally came back today. He was gone for a little bit to help me button it up, and I really wanted him to be here when I first started it. And I think he's pretty happy with it. What do you think?
It runs like a charm.
What do you think about the sound?
I mean, it doesn't have any mufflers or there should be exhaust, but it runs really good.
How do you feel that you actually helped me finish build the inside of the engine? How do you feel about that? And it runs. It's a good feeling, right? That's what it's all about. All right, guys, so as you can see, this is a project that I didn't get into engine building until I was older, and I really wanted to let my son kind of experience what some of the things that I enjoy, and he loves too. This kid knows more about cars than I do, to be honest, as far as what car is what engine the cars have, what years they are, so on and so forth. So we have still a lot more to do on this. Transmission completely torn apart. We have to put that together, get that in the car, and actually we could probably drive it right after that. But I still have a lot of other little things, headlights. The rear is leaking oil, so I'm probably going to rebuild the rear at some point. And then also a lot of the go fast parts, which is going to make this car a lot of fun to drive, especially when we get down to the drag strip. What?
We definitely need a new paint job.
Yes, and we need a new paint job.
On the door, it's like cracks in the paint.
So yeah, we definitely need a paint job. As you can see back here, a lot of the clear is, well, you can't really tell because it's raining, but the clear coat is basically it's all shot pretty much. The stripes on the front, I mean, these are just kind of vinyl stickers. We'll probably just end up taking them off, but they're completely worn out. But for those who are new, this car had a completely blown engine. When I took that engine apart, the connecting rod was completely broken in half. The block had a huge chunk missing out of it. And I mean, we brought it back to life. We reused, I had the head sent out and just freshened up a little bit. It was a semi-budget build. We got a small cam in it. You can't really hear it right now because you can hear the lope a little bit, but it was a very cold start, and I don't have the water pump hooked up, so we're not going to let it warm up yet, but we just want to see if it will light off. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoy the build. I realize this doesn't get as many views as the 1LE because everyone likes seeing the supercharged car, which I'll have actually more to come on that, but this is just something that I'm super proud of, and I know he's super proud of it too, because this is the first engine he's actually put his hands on, and to let him fire it off and kind of see his face, it was all worth it. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. If you don't follow me on Instagram, @regularguygarage, and we'll see you on the next one.